Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to MS Office Automation course. So let's now come to the last part of MS Office, which is Urdu in page. So uh, before starting Urdu in page, let's look at some basic definition. So Urdu in page is another text editor just like MS Word, but the main difference is that it allows you to edit text in Urdu writings or Arabic writings, write and edit. You can also write text in English, but mainly is it's designed to type Urdu and Arabic language text. It also supports Farsi text. Okay, so next up is let's look at the menu presented by Urdu in page editing software. Once you install the Urdu in page editor, which can be easily downloaded from either from the internet or you can it's also available in the form of CDs in the market. So once you install it and run it, after some prompt menu which you have to press and click OK with your mouse on your screen, you will be presented with this menu. Okay, before this menu, you can either configure your first document, which will be come to it later. Okay, so first is that you have to look at this menu over here. It has similar options as were present in MS Word. Actually, this layout, it's a bit very old layout. It's not up to the date as graphical enhancements took place in MS Word. Okay, the older versions or previous versions of MS Word, like MS Word 2003 and before that, had the similar look and exactly similar menus. Okay, very similar menus and options. Okay, first look at the top menu. Okay, we have got this title bar. Okay, it's a bit hidden in before the tags. So this is similar to other MS Word windows. Here we have got the name, default name of the file, untitled text written here with the name untitled. So when you name it, the name will be replaced with this untitled text. Okay, here in behind this bar. So next is that you can see the menu bar over here. This is all the menu bar. So here we have got the file, and then edit, view, format, insert symbols, utilities, language, windows, help. So very similar to MS Word. So it's easy for you to grasp all of it. So when you click on the file menu, you will be presented with the file. Okay, file options, and from there you can select the new document, which will come to later. Then you can select the edit, and related options will view helps you to increase or decrease or enlarge your document. Formatting and so on and so forth allows you to format your document. Inserting symbols and other things. So insert symbols, there are some symbols placed over here as well. You can see that here. So a list of symbols, you can directly click here and you can select some extra symbols. Also you can select other graphical things like JPG images and so on and so forth by clicking over here. So this menu might be different color wise from your menu, but mainly it's the same. So some people have made graphical enhancements or improvements in it, which you might not find in some other versions of Urdu in page, but the options are fairly simple and they are similar and easy to spot. So next similar thing regarding beside the menu bar and these graphic options is that we have got these justification, a paragraph alignment toolbar, like justify, left justify, right justify, align, center, etc. So and just justify option here present. Okay, so these options you can spot from here. Then we have got some text editing options where you can select the text style and also bold, italics and so on and so forth. You can change the size of the text. Okay, zooming settings, so on and so forth. So here is the option where you select the text style. So Noori Nastaliq is the by default style that is selected for you for writing text. Okay, Urdu typing Urdu text. So Urdu text we start typing from the right side. of the document. Okay, some of the part is skipped in the screenshot. So when you click here, the cursor will blink from the and will start from the right side. You can also change the sides, okay, in the text editing menu. Then here's some information displayed at the bottom, which is very similar to the MS Word. Here at the bottom we have got the page related information, that how much pages are opened and how much zoom is there. So uh, page is by default doomed to zoom to 100%. Okay, then we have got next up is uh, look at the menu. When you click on uh, the new file menu and new, okay, when you click on the when you click on the file link and new, a new document will open. Okay, and when new document will open, so you can select the option from this drop down menu. This pop-up menu will be presented to you. From here you can make some selections. For example, you have got the page tag over here, so all options regarding this page can be selected just as similar to the MS Word. You can click on this drop down menu over here, okay, and you can select the uh, type of document, AFL, okay, letter, okay, so on and so forth. So either or you can give the dimensions to the page, width and height wise. So then you can set the orientation of the page just like as before in MS Word, and how many pages you want, one or two, you can select from here. Then also you can change the margins from here manually, or you can let it go by default. Similarly, if you want columns, you can select columns, which you will let it go for now. Then direction of the text, yes, it's also mentioned over here for which direction do you want to write your text. So we will, by default, we will like to write Urdu from right to left. So right to left is selected by default, so on and so forth. Just click OK, and you will be presented with a blank document. So next up is the selection of keyboard from your the software menu. So you can go to the edit menu, okay, then you go to the edit menu and select preferences, okay. After that you select the go down and select the last option, which is keyboard preferences, and from there you can select the either of these types. We will, for now, we will select and stick to the phonetic keyboard, okay. This is what you're going to be using throughout your in-page study. So next up is that how to open a document which you are already familiar with it. It's very similar to MS Word and Excel, and some of the editing commands that basically that you use in MS Word can be used in Urdu in page, like Control C, Control X, Control V. But dear students, let me remind you that for using Control Z, for example, a command like Control Z, you can only use Control Z to one step. You cannot go beyond that, like you used to do by keeping on pressing Control Z in MS Word. You can go to the history of while starting your text, okay. You can reach up to that, or you can press Control, keep on pressing Control Y to go into the future, or coming back to your latest text that you typed last time. So this is not possible in Urdu in page to that much length, okay. You can only use Control Z once and Control Y once up to one step, okay. For example, you have written alif, okay, you can press Control Z once and alif will be removed, Control Y and alif will appear. If you have alif, waw and re, okay, you can, if you press Control Z after writing re from your keyboard, it again pressing Control Z will not make wow disappear, okay. Similarly, just like it used to do in if you would have written A B C in your MS Word, so it will not if you keep on pressing Control Z, the text will track back to by vanishing C and then B and then A, okay. This is not possible in Urdu in page. So keep that in mind. Okay, students. So after that, these are some basic options that we have discussed and some of the basic related info. So after that, you have to perform practicals. So I would recommend you to uh, type the text in from your keyboard. You can start learning Urdu page. First task, your first task is that you have to um, uh, depress each key on your keyboard and memorize that key where it is located. You have to open your, of course you have to open your Urdu in page editor, and you depress each key from your keyboard to see where the character is. Okay, while selecting the phonetic keyboard, remember, always select the phonetic keyboard from the preferences, like I showed you earlier. So you have to memorize each key, or what is the character behind each key, and then finish it. All right. So after that, you, when you are done memorizing the keys that you have a little bit familiarity with, then you start typing in your document. Okay, so your first practice is that you depress each key and memorize it, and then start typing on your keyboard, on your computer. You can start from writing the text which is mentioned already in your chapter. Okay, so after you are done and you are well versed with typing Urdu, then you are done finishing the lesson of Urdu in page. Thank you, students. This is the end of Urdu in page, and we have finished the MS Office chapter. So now you are ready to do the exercise questions, which I have shared in another section. So complete your homework and submit your homework later in your class. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.